What's up? This your girl Ronda Rampage. Another interview with Ram in the City. I got a beautiful artist here with me today, a singer, a female. You know me. I'm a girl's girl, and I for my girls. Let's do it. Miss Bella, come through.
Hello.
Period.
Thank you for having me. It's your girl Bella Ari.
Bella, tell the people who you are, where you from, Queen.
My name is Bella Ari. I'm from Miami, Florida, and I'm at the Art Start Ronda Rampage and Rampage in the Cities.
Thank you. I love that. Bella, I need to know, hunty, how did you get into music?
So I want to say I started getting into music when I was singing in the church choirs, and growing up, my grandma and my mom, they would always play like music in the house, and it was really R&B gospel. So just always listening to music and stuff, it kind of inspired me to get into music. So I want to say it's in me. So
With that being said, you don't have to do the whole song, but can you give me like 15 seconds of a church song that you really love to sing? Just if you can. If not, then
I
you
do
can do it
have a
later.
church song.
That's one of your
I do have
favorites.
one.
You can either say the title or you can give me like 10, 15 seconds of it. Whatever you're comfortable with.
Okay. Our God is an awesome God. He reigns from heaven above with some power and love. Our God is an awesome God.
Yes, he is. I got chills. And I actually know that song. I used to be a flagette at a church called Jesus People's Ministry. And we did a whole set to that song. And I love that song. I love that song.
Yeah.
So, question. So, you were a singer that started off in the church. When did you start doing R&B?
I want to say maybe when I was like 15. I started writing like poetry, but it was like R&B poetry and little like love songs here and there, and then like songs about like pain and heartbreak and like
At 15?
Yeah.
Girl, what pain you was going through at 15?
Okay, so I want to say like my dad, like, you know, him really not being present, that was like a heartbreak. And then I lost my mom at a young age, so that was a heartbreak. And then just kind of like moving around. We did move a lot from Broward to Miami to down south, so it was just kind of hard, like keeping balance. So it was a lot going on. So I want to say that was like, for me, that was a lot of heartbreak. And I was young, so, and then I had a boyfriend, but he wasn't really a boyfriend, so.
Friend, you said you lost your mom at a young age. I was raised by a single mother, so it was like, to hear that crushed me. I never had a father figure in my life. You had your father in your life?
It was like very inconsistent. So like when my mom passed away, he did try to get close, and then like, you know, it kind of went south, and then it was just always like here and there. So we'll talk like maybe once a year, or like every other year, or every couple of months. Like it's just very weird between us. So I thought that maybe like we would have got closer, being that he's my only living parent, but
that's what you wanted.
Yeah, that's what I would. I mean, I'm even still open to having that, but I feel like on his end, he probably just has some things that he's going through, and he needs to like heal on and stuff. So I'm at peace with it, and yeah. But that would be like, I would say like that was like a lot of heartbreak for me to go through at a young age.
Did it change you? Did it change the direction how you think and how you feel and how you love people? Like, what did that do to you as a person? Losing mom, and then the relationship with that not being where you
wanted to be, yeah. Yeah, it did change me. Like when I was younger, you know, I would do reckless things and just crash out and moving fast, being grown, hanging with the wrong crowd and stuff like that. Just looking for love in people that really didn't love me, just wanted what they could from me and whatever the case may be. But as I'm getting older now and I'm in my 30s, I feel like I've learned, you know, a lot. So I'm wiser now. So I'm being more protective of my space. So it has changed me. I think it's changed me to be into a beautiful person, like just having more discernment and just being more like headstrong.
Now, when it comes to music, I know you say you came from the church, you started doing R&B. What is music for you?
I feel like it's an outlet. Because like I was saying, when I started writing the poems, I kind of turned it into songs, and like, you know, R&B flows and stuff like that. So I use it as like an outlet to like find a place of peace and like just be able to express myself without, you know, people judging me or giving me like the little side eye and stuff like that. So writing music and like doing poetry and just being into like my journaling and my diary and stuff like that, that was like me, a way like to get away from the storm, or like, you know, just finding a place of my own where I can just be at peace and just find serenity.
Kind of like escapism.
An escape. Definitely an escape.
So what do you consider your genre? And other artists is that if you're in a playlist, you can hear yourself being in a playlist with these people.
I would say maybe like Erykah Badu. I love Lauryn Hill, Jill Scott. I would say Aaliyah. Obviously, I love Aaliyah.
Shout out to
Whitney
Aaliyah.
Houston, Michael Jackson, Chris Brown. I love Tink. You know, we get into like more of the new generation. Kalani, Summer Walker. I love SZA. Who else? There's so many people.
It's getting R&B.
Yeah, it's just Mariah Carey. I even love me some Celine Dion. So it's I get a lot of inspiration from like a lot of the greats and even some of the new people. But overall, definitely like the older people, like the greats. You know, like all the ones legends that I named.
Who would you want to do a collaboration with, old and new?
Okay, somebody else asked me this question too. If I had to do a collaboration with somebody like the greats, I'm gonna say Lauryn Hill. Like, you know, Miss Lauryn is the one and only, and she could rap, she could sing, so she gonna give it all. But somebody new in our time right now, who would I choose right now? Maybe Summer Walker. I might choose Summer Walker now. Yeah, I might choose Summer Walker now.
I clean my house and I listen to her.
Yeah, because I feel like her voice just fits every flow, every vibe. So whether you want to get turned, play her. Whether you want to cry, play her. Whether you want to be like getting, you know, laid out, eat up, play her. So I'm gonna Summer Walker, yeah. I mean, even SZA too, like, you know. So I'm indecisive with the new ones because there's so many good new ones. But
I think it's saturated right now with so many people trying to do music. It's so many people trying to do music.
Yeah.
All right, so question. When you write your music, do you write the verse first or the hook first? Or
it depends on the song, like the beat. I catch myself writing the verse first, then the hook.
Same.
And then
No, I'm sorry.
You do your hook first?
Yeah, I'm the hook. Sorry, I'm the hook first.
Okay, so I would normally start with the verse and the hook, but lately, the last couple of songs I have wrote, I've been doing the hook and then the verse. So I feel like you can play with it. So either way, you can kind of, you know, make it work. But I'm open to either or. But ideally, I always start with verse and hook.
I wish I could start off with my verses. I am a hook master. I would come up with a hook so quick. What mood do you have to be in when you start to create music? Like, what's going on throughout the day, or you're on your way to the studio? Like, what do you have to do to be in that vibe to make music, write music, or record music?
I normally like to do, like, I call it like my ritual. So I'll like have candles, I'll sage, and then I'll find like maybe I'll get like a sense of creativity flowing, and then I'll just start writing. And I could be in the car doing that. I'll just like sit in the car, start writing, play a beat, or I'll be in the house, play a beat, start writing. So it really just depends on the mood. But I normally do it like when I'm alone.
Who are your fans? Like, describe your fans. Like, what is their lifestyle like? Like, who do you think your fans are? Who are your core fans?
I think my core friends are the ones who are like living out loud, like living themselves. Because I always tell people, like, just be you, be authentic. So I feel like people who niche more into being true to themselves and more authentic, I think those are the ones that are really into my music, because that's what I write about. I write about my stories, I write about my pain, I write about being myself, and like I'm not ashamed of like nothing that I've been through. I'm not ashamed of like anything. So I just put it all out there, and I feel like, oh, people here, they're like, okay, I can relate to her because she's singing about things that I don't want to necessarily talk about, but because she's exposing that or talking about it, it's giving me a place of like, okay, I can come to her, or I can listen to her. Yeah, because I feel like, okay, she gets me, she understands what I'm going through. So I think that is what I would say as far as in like finding my fans or like my crowd.
When you mentioned that you like candles and sage, I need to know your birthday, because that sounds like you're into what I'm into. So when's your birthday? What's your zodiac sign?
Okay, so my birthday is November 24th, and I am a Sagittarius.
Oh, she's a Sagittarius. She's a terrorist. Half man, half beast.
Yes, I'm a Sagittarius sun sign, but I'm a moon Leo, and I'm a Capricorn.
She said that made it better. Like, that's two fire signs.
I'm all over the place.
No, that's two fire signs back to back. Her sun is Sag. Her moon is Leo. Those are fire signs. She's on fire. She's hot. Don't mess with me.
Very, very spicy. So, but I'm like a really chill, cool person. And like, I am though. I really don't. Like,
I have Sagittarius all in my lifeline, in my timeline. Y'all crazy.
But one thing about me though, I don't crash out until I'm provoked. So like,
it don't take much.
It don't take much. But at least I give people fair warning. Like when people
they do. She do.
I give them the benefit of the doubt. Like I'll be like, okay, these are my boundaries. I don't necessarily say these are my boundaries, but I'll say like, okay, I like this. I don't like that.
These are my triggers.
These are my triggers. And then if they go on about their business and still trigger me after I gave them the warning, then if I crash out, then we just gonna be crashing out together. So yeah, I am a hard Sagittarius. Through and through, Sagittarius.
Let me stop. I'm a big astrologist, so I know
Me too.
about the signs.
Me too.
And I guess, I'm a Virgo Libra, and honey, me and them Sagittarius, we be clashing.
Oh, Lord.
But I do understand. I understand it, though. I understand it. My mom is a Sag. She's a December Sag. But anyhow, back to the music. Now, when you're in the studio, do you like to be in the studio by yourself, or you don't mind a crowd or a couple of people? Do you just want it to be you and the engineer?
That part. Yeah, that part. But I've been in the studio with like people inside. Like I'll be in the booth and then the people like in the other side, and like it's not really a lot. But when it's like a studio where it's like everybody's there and it's like budged in tight, and I'm just like, okay, no, yeah, some of y'all gotta go. Some of y'all gotta go. Just because of like the energy, and like I want to make sure when the song is, when I'm recording it, everything flows as far as like from my headspace all the way down. So like I need everybody in the room to be like kind of on the same type of time as me, because that's how I feel like we can make a hit. You know what I'm saying? So that's just how I am when it comes to that. But most of the studios that I've been in, I'm always far from the like where they do the recording and stuff, so I don't really see people. So that's okay, but I be bringing my sage though. I bring my sage, or I bring like an incense, and I light it up, and I always gotta have a little Jack honey with me. So I do. I need my little
sponsor, sponsorship. What she said you're drinking on?
I always gotta have me a little bit of Jack Daniels honey.
Is the honey for the boys?
The honey is just for me. The honey ain't for the boys now. I just,
you like Jack honey?
Yeah. Now, sometimes, for my voice, I'll drink some tea. I will drink some tea, but I drink tea. I like to drink ginger and lemon. That's my favorite.
That's a good mix. That's a very good mix.
Those are my favorite too before I'm going into the studio.
Have you prepared your Grammy speech?
I have not, but I think at the time I'm going to know what to say. Because it's something that I've been wanting all my life. I think like at the right time, everything's just going to come out how it's supposed to come out. But for sure, I already got to thank God. I got to thank my family, my team, my fans and supporters, and then everybody else who after that.
Within your circle, who do you think is your biggest fan? Family or friend or lover?
Definitely my lover. He is my biggest fan. He promotes me so much. I'm like, damn, you need to let me promote me a little bit.
Wait, he beats you to it.
He be beating me to it, which is, I love it for me, because you need that, that's like that push. But I be like, oh my God, this man support me so much, I need to go harder. Because if he wake up before me, and then I'm waking up at 2 hours later, and then I'm posting, it look like, damn, well, why he posting more than you? Like, you gotta let's go.
Who the hell is saying that?
People just be talking.
Let him talk.
true. That's true. Let them talk. That's true. Let them talk.
Mm-hmm.
They gonna say something whether it's good or bad. So let them talk. But I'm just like, damn, I need to post like this nigga because he be on it. He be on it.
How do you balance being an artist and having a relationship? How does that work?
Oh, it can be tricky. It can be tricky because my manager is my man. So we have to like separate the business from our personal sometimes, and sometimes it can clash because I'm a very emotional person.
Sagittarius.
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 He'll tell me you can't be like that. Like this is cutthroat. So
you know he's a Gemini.
Yeah, I do.
Do you know that y'all opposites? You guys are astrological.
We are so opposite that we are so much alike at the same time.
It is
because we do get along. So yeah, that's true. Because we get along in so many ways, so it's kind of like scary. It's like, damn, twin, like where you been? So, but as far as in like the management and in the relationship, like it can get tricky. But we always get through it though. We always get through it. It's really just me being hard headed and stubborn. Sagittarius. And I
not a Sag taking accountability.
I do take accountability. That's one thing I do. I do take accountability. I do be stubborn. I be hard headed. I don't be wanting to hear it sometimes. And then I gotta like, just come to my senses and be like, okay, you know what? He knows because he's been doing this for so long. So let me just, at the end of the day, I see progress with him than without him. So I'm gonna just do what he
say that again.
I see progress with him than without him. So I'm gonna just do what the man say, child.
Do what her man say.
I'm gonna just do what my man say, child.
Period. Now when it comes to performing, what do you do to get ready to perform? Like, all right, you know this performance is coming up, you pull up to the spot, or even before you get to the spot, what are you doing to prepare for a performance?
I'm definitely doing a lot of vocal warm-ups. I do a lot of vocal warm-ups, and I like to go to the beach before I perform.
Really?
I really do, yeah. I try to come down. If I'm performing down south, I try to get down here early to get to the beach because in the crib in Orlando ain't no beaches over there. So I try.
So that's literally a part of protocol.
Right. Part of protocol. If I'm like something up with the water, we gotta get somewhere with water. That's just I don't know, it just moves me. I feel like it's almost like a cleansing thing for me. So it kind of just gets me open and ready, and that's what I love to do. Just a little bit of beach vibes, and then go perform.
Have you done a music video at the beach near water or anything?
Not yet. Not yet.
But
I do have a song for that. I do.
She beat me to it.
I'm ready.
She beat me to it. I say, if you had a song,
I do have a
what
song
is the name of the song that you is it out first?
No, it's not out. But the song is called Ascending.
Ascending.
Mm-hmm. It is called Ascending. So.
Well, now that we're on the topic of the music and the projects and the names and titles, what is out right now that we need to be tuning into?
Right now, you need to be tuning into Damage. That's my latest record. That one came out a couple months ago, and now I'm working on visuals for it. So I'm working on an actual music video for it, and I want to release that during Mental Health Awareness because it's gonna like kind of give off like mental health awareness.
What month is that? I don't know. May is Mental Healthness Awareness. Look forward to that, guys. So tell us about Damage. What was the inspiration behind it? Damage is such. When I hear Damage, I think of broken and throw it away. Like, what is Damage? Like, where did that come from? What was the inspiration behind it?
The inspiration behind it was just like the status of like I was saying, the situation with my father, and then losing my mom young, her not really being there like I thought she should have been. So it really came from just being aware of like my traumas, but wanting to do something about it. So there's a part in the song where I'm like, God, please like take the pain away. So like I want to just get to a place where like I'm healed, I'm open, but I'm over it, and I'm moving forward. So that's what that song is about. That's where that inspiration came from, the pain from being let down from my parents, and even, just relationships, friendships, past relationships, lovers, and stuff like that. So all in all, just trauma, but acknowledging the trauma and trying to do something about it.
Give me a line from the song that really, I mean, the whole song resonates with you, but like one part of the song, like, yeah, this right here.
I think when I say they don't care to hear me, they don't really hear me. It's like around that. It's like towards going into the chorus. They don't care to hear me. Cause it's like I'm telling y'all like I'm hurt, you know. I'm telling y'all what's bothering me, and nobody's trying to like take accountability for what they're doing to what I feel they're doing to me. So that's those around those lines that kind of stand out to me the most. Cause I'm like it's like almost crying out for help and still not being heard or recognized.
So outside of the studio, after you wrote the song and made some, like, can you give me very vague, like, you know, very skim the surface, no names, but can you name a situation where you felt like you was crying out for help and you wasn't being heard? Just anyone, and you know,
yeah, even like maybe down to like friends, just you know.
Were you posting? Like, were you?
I was being directly reaching out to them. I'm not gonna go on social media and expose it. I'm gonna come to you first and see how we can.
To your real friends?
Yeah, to my real friends. I'm gonna come to you. But the situation where I went to a friend and just expressed that like I felt like I was being treated differently than the other friends, and that situation was so funny because the person was like, "You just being too emotional. I don't have to go through this for all my
Whoa, how you gonna say somebody being too emotional?"
And I'm just like, and people know I'm emotional because I tell people like, I'm a very sensitive person. So like, just tread very lightly with me because I bite back too.
Warning.
So no, and I tell people that, and then you know the person just was like nonchalant with me, so blah.
Are you guys still? Oh shoot! I was just about to ask, are you guys are still friends?
No, I have so many stories about like friends letting me down, and like you know just pouring into people, giving them my light, you know, showing them that they can be great and really be them true selves and be free and like create the life they want. But
do you think that you help people find their spark?
I do. I feel like I bring a lot of inspiration to people, even if they don't want to tell me. Or just give them a sense of like peace, like, and a lot of my friends, they'll tell me, "Oh, you bring out the kid in me," which is a good thing because you know you should feel free and you should feel like you could be you and just be at peace, just be happy. You know what I'm saying? So, but sometimes I feel like I don't always get that back in friends, and as I've gotten older, I've realized, okay, you gotta just be smarter about who's your friend, who's an associate, and who just want to just hang out because it's a moment thing. So now that I'm older, I'm starting to pick out what's what. And I could see it like from afar. I could see it like this ain't real. So I just keep my distance. You know, if it's something business related where I can't keep away from them because it's like something with like music, then I just keep it cordial, respectful, and that's it. But all in my phone, separated. Calling me calling you, we hanging out.
You separated.
We ain't doing that.
Are you the type of girl who is a group of friends type of girl, or you have like a handful of friends as friends? You have a group of friends. Or it's just like you have one or two friends. There we go.
I have a handful of friends.
You have a handful. You have a lot of friends.
Yes, I do. I would say I have a lot of true friends. Like friends I can call on, friends when I need something, they got me. Friends I can go to their house, pull up, sleep over, don't feel judged. I can go in and out the refrigerator when I want. I have a lot of like a handful of friends that I could do that with, and then I also have friends where I could just go party with. Or just,
and then that's it.
Yeah, that's it. Oh, girl, you ready to go out? You want to go out this week? Like I have those as well. So that's why I'm like, I know how to separate it. I know who's who and who's what's what in my life. So I don't have like no question about like my real friends.
Period. Mm-hmm. So if you had to choose between your man and your friends, what would you choose?
I'm gonna choose my man. Sorry, I'm gonna choose my man.
You love a girl?
I am. I'm a serial lover. And I'm gonna say I'm gonna choose my man because I have a really good man, and like he don't give me any shisty or like weird energy like some friends that I've been
that you can pick up on.
Exactly, that I haven't picked up on yet.
There's no yet, no.
But you never know. It's okay. I won't say yet, but you never know. People can switch up. But as far as I'm concerned, he's a really good man, and like he's been there for me more than anybody has been for me. So I'm gonna choose him always.
When you think about getting into the music industry, because we are out here, you're grinding, you're getting in, you're working your way up. Is there anything that you're kind of like afraid of when you do make it to the point that you're in the industry or just got introduced to it, just got signed? Is there anything that you're thinking like, okay, is this gonna happen when I jump into this?
I'm already feeling like that. Like I'm feeling like I'm losing some family members. Um, I just feel like they're not really. I don't think they're used to greatness, and I know I'm the one that's breaking generational curses, and I feel like a lot of my family members don't take me serious, and it scares me because I know what I'm capable of doing for myself and my family. And just because knowing that they don't really believe in me 100%, that is like something that scares me.
What do you mean they don't believe in you? So they know that you're an artist. They know that you're an artist. And they say that your biggest fan is your man, but beyond hubby, family wise, who knows your songs?
I mean, I do have some cousins that support and stuff like that, but I feel like I should have more support, like from siblings and my father and stuff like that. And I see a lot of like other artists, they have like their whole family coming to their events, like it'd be like 20, 30 deep, and I can't even.
And you know that you have the family,
yeah, and I have the capacity, and it's like I can't even get like a solid 10, to come consistently. And I know people got their own life and they got things to do, but I'm like, at the end of the day, when the money come in and everything pop off, everybody gonna want.
You know what to do. Keep it how you been doing.
Yeah.
You weren't around. You wasn't with me shooting in the gym.
Yeah, that's and then I don't want to be the one that look like I'm green for that. But it's like actions speak louder than words. If you support me, you're gonna pull up no matter what. You know what I'm saying? What's $20 at the door? So I mean, people spend $20 and $30 on 3.5. They go spend that on go buy a bottle of liquor
or some food,
and stuff like that. So it's kind of like you gotta just show up for people who showed up for you. So and, I'm real big on family. So I try to be there for my family as much as I can. And I don't even live in down south. I'm
where your family is.
Yeah, my family's in Miami, and I'm not in Miami. So when something's going on, I'm trying to get there or I'm there.
First train out.
Exactly. So I kind of want that in return. So that's the only thing that scares me is that's like just not having that core family support, and then not making it would scare me too. But I feel like I know I'm gonna make it. So I just cut the noise.
To my face like
I know. I
not making it.
Cut the noise and just stay like focused because that'll be on. Just you have like your little fears here and there. You're human. But I know that I have put the right people in my circle, and I have like the right people around me that's pushing me every day to be greater. So I know like in due time. I have a song coming out called In Due Time.
In Due Time. So we got Damage. Damage is already out.
And it's already out.
And In Due Time, is that the second single that's being pushed after Damaged?
No.
Or
I'm gonna do something
In Due Time was already out?
No, it's not out yet. Sorry, that's an unreleased record that's coming out.
Yeah,
it's not coming out right no time soon, but it's gonna come out eventually. But the next record that I want to put out is gonna be something for us to dance to.
Oh, so we're going from Damage to what? We out.
We gonna go from Damage to we outside. You could be damaged and still be hanging out, but
I mean that's what we do when we are damaged. We trying to numb the pain.
Yeah. So we're gonna have a little record and it'll be a little 1-2 step, something for the boys and the girls to dance to. So.
Period. So, when it comes to the guys, now when you out and about and doing your performances and things, are you having more attention like coming from the guys now that you're doing your thing?
I am.
How do you handle that?
I just ignore them. I do.
Once
I'll see them in person, I'll introduce myself, and then I'll get their Instagram. They get my Instagram. We start following each other because I want to stay connected.
With the fans.
Yeah, with the fan supporters and stuff like that. But they started hitting me in my DMs. It goes from one thing to another. And then after it goes to that other, I just can't respond no more. It's sweet though, but I got a man.
Yeah, I respect that. I respect the artist. But I respect the fact that you do keep the connection. Like, all right, when I got some new music coming out, you gonna get this DM.
Yeah,
I'm not gonna respond.
Gonna get this DM. Nah. Whether you go replay it, like, share, comment, that's on you. But I'm still gonna shoot you this DM with this new music coming.
She not gonna reply to the hey, what you doing tonight? Can I see you? Ain't none of that. So, Bella, where does Bella come from? Like, where did the name come from?
Actually, it came from one of my homeboys. I have a homeboy that I don't know what he at in life now. We just disconnected. But one time I was in the studio with Fame, Punch Me in Fame, and like Miami Gardens, and we was on the studio, and I had started with a name called True Bella, and it was like, yeah, they was like, not it, but and I was like, okay, so what? And it was like, well, your name Ariel Bell, so we should do something with your name.
Mix it up.
Switch it up. So then my homeboy, he was like, we should do it. We should call it Bella Ari.
This is straight out of his mouth.
And I was like,
You like the ring?
And I liked the ring immediately. I didn't even want to give it to him. I was kind of salty. I was a little salty because I didn't think of that. I was a little salty because I was like, damn.
That's my name.
How did I not think of it? But before, people used to always call me Bella. Like, even at my old job, he used to be like, Bella, Bella, Bella. So I'm like, it kind of made sense. But when he threw the Bella Ari, he was like, do your last name cut it, your first name cut it. So I'm
where
like,
he at?
Girl, I don't know, somewhere up the state. Last time I talked to him, he said he was in Vegas. So
okay, hope you good, friend.
Years ago, I haven't heard from him. I need to actually reach out to him too, see how he doing. But he know who he is. I ain't gonna say his name though, but that's
shout out to you.
Shout out to my dog.
You gave us Bella Ari,
and now he probably gonna hit me with a, oh, you need to pay me for that.
Hold on.
I already know when I get my check, I gotta send
wait till she get to the, okay. Well, wait till she get to.
I'm gonna hook my dog up anyway because. Honestly, him and Fame are the reasons why I started taking music a little bit more serious because I would get in the studio and just play with it and they'd be like, man, stop playing, man. Go sing for real.
You was the people that I would be like, they got it, but like they don't
They're not taking it serious, yeah.
And the ones that want it.
2019, 2021, I was playing. I was in the studio recording shit, but like I wasn't recording for real. Like I was just like, you know, some la 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 la, but when I would get around them, they'd be like, "Come on,
they hear it.
You got what it takes. You need to take this music serious and go to Atlanta and expose yourself." So 2022, I met Tone, and I was like, I started performing at his events, and that boy was like, "You finna take this for real."
What's the difference from back then when you first started doing it, hanging out with your friends, just popping in the studio every now and then, and now? What's the difference?
The difference is, I want to say the progress. Because you can see everything in real time, like from when I started to where I am now, like it's just all like, it's all kind of aligned up to this point. So everything just looks better, like the presentation, the rollout, the campaigns that we do, what we're doing now with the damage, it looks better than what I did with my first song that I dropped. Like I didn't have an idea of what I was doing. I just wanted to just do music, you know? Mm-hmm. But me and him, he taught me like structure, the business side of music, making sure that you got like your song registered, making sure you're getting paid. Because the first song that I dropped, I wasn't getting nothing from it. Like I was just DistroKid, and nothing's wrong with it, but I don't really feel like it's a good DSP for artists who really want to make money and see their song.
So what's a good one?
A good one would be TuneCore. I like TuneCore. Sound Exchange is really good. AppsCap is a good one too. MCI is a good one. I got like 10 ones that I'm registered with. I'm not playing. Like, and I got some shit in Canada, international. So like, that's what we do. We be in the crib, like making vision boards, researching like how we can make this song go from here to here. So really just listening to him, doing homework, taking notes, and being open to constructive criticism.
So music isn't just going in the studio and recording. There's actually a behind the scenes to it, a business to it. And do you think that a lot of artists are like kind of oblivious to that and they just more so want social media?
Yeah, that's what it is. They want to be more popular on social media. They're not really putting the work in. At least I want to say for me, I am putting the work in. Like I'm taking my songs different places. I'm not just in Florida with it. We just came from Texas. We just came from Fort Myers. We just came from Atlanta. Now we about to go back to Atlanta to do some more work. Then we going to Cali. So we moving around to really expose the record so people can kind of catch on to it. So I feel like if you ain't moving around and really got your song registered and you not owning the beat, you really ain't taking your craft serious. So
Message.
A lot of artists, they just, just be finding the beats off YouTube and using the same shit off YouTube, and you can hear purchase your track and the song. I'm like, that's not it. Like, if you want somebody to take you serious, buy the record, have somebody remake the beat for you if you like that beat so much. Remake it, get in the studio, register the shit, do it the right way. But that's what I learned from being with Tone, because before that I was just doing it what everybody else was doing. YouTube, sing on it, release it, not even getting no money from it. Just
Guys.
no. I'm like, he's like, don't you want to make bread? I'm like, hell yeah, I want to make bread. He was like, this is how you make your money.
Which brings me to my last question before we wrap it up. If the music industry did not pay out as much as it did, and like say the rules were switched, the doctors, the lawyers, and people do other services, they got the millions and the billions, and we just got what they got paid, would you still be doing music?
I would. I really love to sing. So I mean, I could even go sing on the street somewhere and collect little change in a bucket. Like I'm humble, so I love music so much.
I know that's a big difference in what you just said about, oh, let's get this money.
Yeah, let's get this money. But at the end of the day, like if all that was to stop and we ain't have that opportunity to get music from streaming and stuff like that, we had to do it like how we used to do. I'd be in the streets passing out CDs. I'd be trying to perform at every venue, like doing it the longer way as opposed to not doing it at all. So
but the payout was never going to be $1 million.
No.
Again, I'm changing the scenario what the world would be at that time. They were the millionaires. They was the billionaires. And artists just stay within that bracket. You would still do it.
I would still do it. I've been doing it so long. I've been doing it so long, like even growing up in the choir and singing around the house. I've been doing it so long till I'm like immune to it. So it don't even matter if they take it, whatever they do with it, I'm still gonna be singing. So I love music. I love singing.
Tell people where they can find you on social media.
You can find me on every single platform, social media platform at It's Bella Ari, TikTok, Instagram, Facebook, Bella Ari. You can scan this QR code.
Hold on, let me put it in the screen, friend.
Hold on. A card with a QR code.
T-Baby, is it in the camera?
Straight to the link tree. And then it's going to take you to all my apps. You're going to be able to stream the music as well. Just stay plugged in, stay tapped in with me.
All right, so the singles that's out right now is Damage. What's the next one? You said we finna dance. We finna be outside this one.
We're going to be outside the next one. The next one is going to be called You the One. And it's going to be a very up-tempo beat. It's kind of giving like a 90s block party. So I already got like ideas of how I want to roll out the video for it. So I'm excited for that one. I'm really, really excited.
Are you looking for extras for the video?
I am.
Are you going to be shooting it down here, down south, or in Orlando?
I'm going to shoot it down south. It's only going to be right because it's called You the One, and I want to use some of the team members from University of Miami.
Period.
So I'm going to try to tap in with them. Get some content with them boys, some of the basketball players, even the football players. So
go ahead, put it out there, friend, because I'm going to tag them.
University of Miami football players, basketball players, DM me, tap in with Bella Ari because I'm going to need y'all boys for a video, and it's going to be real big, so we doing it in Miami.
And you know they do it the right way.
We do it the right way. They do it the right way. So, and that's how we going to be in the video, flicking it up. So,
how's it?
You the one. We're going to get it ready. We're going to get it ready.
Listen, shout out to Miss Bella. I love her. I love the energy. I love the vibes. I get a warm, feeling from being around her. I love the sound of her voice. She's beautiful. Her eyes are lovely. I'm talking to her while I'm talking. I'm looking at her. I was I'm very into energy and how a person aura is around me, and it's giving, guys. I need you guys to follow her. This your girl Ronda Rampage. We're in the city at the Art Spot 403. We signing out. Bella, leave them with some final words. What's a motto that you heard or you live by or that you even wrote? What's a motto that you got? This is your motto.
Live every day like it's your last. That's my motto. Because life is so short and precious. So cherish every moment. Tell your people you love them. And live every day like it's your last.
You heard her. Bella Ari signing out. Ronda Rampage.
Thank you for having me.
Thank you for you.